Hello, welcome to our daily news, and here are today's headlines.
Vietnamese leaders meet visiting president of the Cambodian National Assembly. Prime Minister approves a project on restructuring state-owned enterprises. First Vietnam-made satellite launched into orbit.
Top Vietnamese leaders have hosted receptions for President of the Cambodian National Assembly, Heng Samrin. The president is paying an official visit to Vietnam at the invitation of National Assembly Chairman Nguyễn Sinh Hùng.
At the meeting with the top Cambodian legislator, Party General Secretary Nguyễn Phú Trọng said he is pleased with the development of Vietnam-Cambodia relations and affirmed that Vietnam gives top priority to strengthening the traditional friendship and cooperation with Cambodia. He highly appreciated the results of cooperation between the national assemblies of the two countries, saying that they contributed to deepening the traditional solidarity and comprehensive cooperation between Vietnam and Cambodia. For his part, National Assembly President Heng Samrin highly valued the two countries' neighborly relations, traditional friendship, and comprehensive cooperation in recent years. He expressed his deep gratitude to Vietnam for its valuable, timely, and effective assistance to Cambodia in its national liberation, helping the Cambodian people escape from the genocidal regime, as well as in Cambodia's cause of national reconciliation, reconstruction, and defense. Heng Samrin pledged that the Cambodian People's Party, the State National Assembly, and people of Cambodia would do their best to foster the Cambodia-Vietnam traditional friendship and develop it to a new height. President Trương Tấn Sang received Heng Samrin on July 23rd, during which he said the cooperation agreement recently signed between the Vietnamese and Cambodian National Assemblies will contribute to further increasing bilateral cooperation and friendship between the two countries in the time to come. He described Heng Samrin's visit as a vivid manifestation in promoting traditional friendship between the two countries. At a reception given to the top Cambodian legislator in Hanoi the same day, Prime Minister Nguyễn Tấn Dũng underscored Vietnam's support to Cambodia as ASEAN chair in 2012 and its candidacy for the non-permanent membership of the United Nations Security Council for the 2013-2014 tenure. Vietnam attaches importance to its traditional friendship with Cambodia and will exert its utmost effort to further deepen its cooperative ties with Cambodia in various fields, said the Vietnamese Prime Minister. On July 23rd, President of the Vietnam Fatherland Front Huỳnh Đàm also met with the Cambodian National Assembly leader, who is also President of the National Council of the United Front for the Development of Cambodian Motherland.
Government Inspector General Huỳnh Phong Chanh held talks in Hanoi on July 23rd with Cambodian Minister of National Assembly, Senate Relations and Inspection Men Sam On. Men Sam On, who is also Permanent Deputy Prime Minister Cambodia, is visiting Vietnam from July 22nd to 25th.
Chang shared with the Cambodian guest experiences in inspection work, dealing with complaints and fighting corruption. He described the visit by Deputy Prime Minister Men Sam An as a vivid manifestation of the friendship and fruitful cooperation between the two countries' inspection sectors following the signing of an agreement in March this year. He also said the visit is expected to lay a foundation for new cooperative agreements between the two sides. Deputy Prime Minister and Minister Men Sam An thanked the Vietnamese Government Inspectorate for its support for her ministry in training human resources. She said her visit aims to further strengthen relations between the two agencies in particular and the two countries in general.
Prime Minister Nguyễn Tấn Dũng has approved a project on restructuring state-owned enterprises for the 2011-2015 period with a focus on economic groups and corporations.
The project is designed to establish more rational structure for state-owned enterprises, with priority given to key sectors that supply essential public services and serve national defense and security. The restructuring also aims to raise the competitive edge and profitability for these enterprises. Under the project, enterprises wholly owned by the state will be divided into 3 groups. Group 1 includes enterprises in which the state owns 100% of chartered capital and which operate in the fields of state monopoly, national defense, and security. Group 2 comprises equitized enterprises in which the state holds over 50% of chartered capital. Meanwhile, Group 3 includes those which suffer from prolonged losses and are unable to recover. They are to be sold or restructured into joint stock companies or multi-member limited companies, or to be dissolved or declared bankrupt. The arrangement and equitization of state-owned enterprises will be a central task during the 2012-2015 period.
The first phase of upgrade at the Road 9 National Martyrs Cemetery was inaugurated at a ceremony in Guangxi Central Province on July 22nd. The project aims to mark 65 years of the War Invalids and Fallen Soldiers Day on July 27.
Addressing the ceremony, Deputy Prime Minister Vũ Văn Ninh said that the Vietnamese party, state, and people are forever grateful to the heroes, fallen soldiers, and war invalids who sacrificed themselves for the national liberation. The upgrade of the cemetery is a practical action to express the nation's gratitude, he said. The Road 9 National Martyrs Cemetery is the resting place of over 10,000 soldiers, most of whom were killed during fierce battles along Road 9 or on Lao soil. The first phase of upgrade was done at a cost of over 40 billion Vietnam dong donated by the financial sector staff nationwide.
The first Arrow satellite made by Vietnam has been put into orbit. It was one among 5 small satellites carried into space by the Japanese spacecraft Conakry on July 21st.
The satellite F1 was designed and manufactured by the Space Research Division of FPT Technology University. It weighs only 1 kilogram and can snap pictures and send them back to the Earth at a speed of 1,200 bytes per second. The satellite will be used to help monitor maritime transport and forest fire prevention efforts. Other 4 satellites joining F1 in the journey include those built by Japan and the US. Japan's spacecraft was launched from the Tanegashima Space Center. It also carries 6 tons of food and equipment to supply to the International Space Station.
A newly opened private library in Ho Chi Minh City has drawn a host of young readers. The innovative facility is perfect for satisfying a child's lust for knowledge and entertainment by getting them into the habit of reading, which is extremely beneficial activity during their summer holidays.
Located at number 282 Lê Văn Thọ Street, Ward 11 in Go Vấp District, the Nguyễn Huy Tưởng Library provides local children with the opportunity to meet new friends and read and learn for free. Owner Phạm Thế Cường is a war veteran and an avid reader since his childhood. He has accumulated up to 20,000 books through the years and confided that he opens the library free of charge to keep the children from playing worthless games. After retiring, I joined activities of the party committee in the area where I live. One of the major activities is to improve local people's cultural life. With such a vast array of books at hand, I found it a bit of a waste keeping them to myself. That's why I decided to give the youngsters access to them as a way of providing them with the source of useful entertainment. Apart from offering the kids a chance to read books for free, Cường also introduces them to books of different genres, from comics to literature, from history to popular science. Uncle Cường library is full of science books and materials that I haven't studied at school before. Many of them are very helpful with my studies. During the 3-month summer holidays, the library also hosts a range of activities, including presentations on new books. Every day, the library welcomes around 35 regular readers, even university students. It is hoped that more libraries of this kind will be set up to reach into other communities to encourage more kids to get into the habit of reading, given that audiovisual entertainments are so common today.
And that's all we have for today. Thank you for watching and see you next time.